How goes the family? Hopefully you guys are doing great. Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so it's all good in the neighborhood. Hopefully everyone's doing well and enjoying the game and all that good stuff. I'm not watching the game, not a football fan, but hey, got nothing but love and respect to the football fans out there. So hopefully you're enjoying yourself. I'm sure it's got to be interesting with this being the first Super Bowl during the pandemic time frame. Hey, Patty, how you doing? Yeah, so it's definitely got to be interesting for people to be watching the Super Bowl right now. Nobody's really in the stadium, but let's see if Patty wants to join. How's life treating you, Patty? Hopefully all is well. But anyways, especially with it being down in Tampa, I know Florida and Georgia have been the number one states that have been open 24/7. But anyways, I digress. The real reason why I'm on live tonight is because we never talk about the financial aspects of the Super Bowl and what's all entails. One of the best things about the Super Bowl is that it actually brings a lot of economic prosperity to any major city. I mean, when they've had it in San Francisco, the Bay Area. Remember a couple years ago when they had it. I think they're planning on having it whenever Vegas is at. That's going to be probably the best when they have it in Las Vegas, because Las Vegas is a party town, and especially when they actually have it there after this, whenever this pandemic is actually over with. So I think that'll be pretty interesting, to be honest with you. But just want to get into the economics of it all. So when it boils down to it, every year the NFL makes tens of millions of dollars in merchandise sales, both leading up to and during the game of the Super Bowl. I think that's pretty cool. A lot of people supporting their team. I see the post on social media right now. Like I said, nothing wrong with it. I'm not knocking it or anything of that nature. Especially nowadays, people got to, most people, football fans, have always watched the game from home. So it's nothing new watching it from home. Now you just have more people watching it from home. This is on top of the actual league's brand of partnerships, which typically takes a central position during the Super Bowl. For example, in 2020, the NFL announced that Quicken's Rocket Mortgage had joined as a sponsor for the game. While the NFL does not again release specific numbers on its partnerships, in 2019, consulting firm IEG estimated that they were worth approximately 1.39 billion dollars. So I thought that was very interesting to say the least. But when it boils down to it, I really like to get into the specifics of actually how much money cities make. Because like I said, the communities in themselves actually make a lot of money, millions of dollars, and it's a good thing. And I'm sure a city like Tampa Bay, given what the state of Florida's gone through, because they're more of a tourist state. So if you, as a tourist state in the pandemic economy, they've had it harder than a lot of other states. But anyways, let's see how much is it boils down to actual numbers, dollars. All right. So, what is it? Super Bowl. It's so usually the at the lowest possible range when it comes to Super Bowl tickets can be about 65 million in total, depending on the situation. Like I said, I'm trying to look for the data. Actually, I just had the data too. It says how much. Here it is. How much Tampa, because since the Super Bowl is in Tampa, Florida right now, which is probably, one of the best places because of the beautiful warm weather. But it's like, how much is the Super Bowl generate for a city? There it is. So the Super Bowl can actually generate for a major city, because, they consider them host cities, bring between 300 and 500 million dollars to a host city. This is according to economists. They estimate the big game brings in about 30 to 130 million dollars. I think that's pretty freaking awesome. Because especially nowadays, I'm wondering, and I might actually check in just to see some highlights. I'm actually wondering if there's like more and more like parties going on outside of the stadium, because I know that's a normal thing when it comes to a football game. Anyways, there's more actual people actually hosting Super Bowl parties to the point where they're doing an admittance or whatnot, so people have to pay a fee to do a Super Bowl party, or people having Super Bowl parties on Zoom. You know, it's just, I would imagine in today's stay-at-home economy, you having more and more of those things. And I think that's, you know, then more and more people are able to watch the game and just go crazy. And, you know, because I notice how quiet it is on social media right now. That's why I just figured I'd go live on Instagram and call it a day. Excuse me. Trying to be healthy with my sparkling ice water. But anyways, so, you know, whoever's team is wins, you know, hey, I hope whatever works for you. I hope your team wins. Hey, people that have played some bets, I hope they make some money too. You know, I'm, like I said, in 2021, I'm being more as positive as ever, and calling it a day. You know, so whoever's team wins. If your team doesn't win, I'm sorry, because I know it's because, like I said, I had to look this up because this is how out of touch I am with football. Kansas City Chiefs versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers and whatnot. So I hope whoever wins, you know, wins. If you lose, you lose. But hey, at least you got there, and, you know, call it a day. All right. But right now, it looks like the score is 3-7. So, you know, we'll see what happens on that one. But it's pretty interesting. Like I said, for me, I just wanted to get into the economics because I can just imagine if they ever have, when you think of your depressed cities, so if they ever had the Super Bowl in a place like Baltimore, Detroit, you know, New Orleans, Pittsburgh, you know, places that could really use the boost in revenue. Philadelphia, you know, list goes on and on. I doubt if there's probably not even, you know, they're going to have a Super Bowl game in Montana anytime soon, but, you know, states like that, they could, you know, Oklahoma, they could use, you know, the boost in the economy and whatnot. So that's, sometimes you just want like to point out the upside of certain things, the economics of it all at the same time. Hopefully you like in the background. I figured I'd do something different today. I'm having a lot more fun with the Instagram filters and things of that nature. So me bouncing around in a field, on a farm and whatnot, out in the middle of nowhere. Not really a place I'd be at, but hey, you got to have a little fun, and you can go from there. But hopefully whoever's rooting for the Chiefs, go Chiefs. Who's ever rooting for, you know, Tampa Bay, you know, go Bucks. And, you know, I'll leave it at that. You know, I just wanted to get into the specifics because the thing is, another thing I will end is that for a lot of people, they spend a lot of money on merchandise. And I always say, just imagine taking half that money that you spend on your football merchandise, because I've seen people do it. Like I said, I'm not knocking you for doing it, so I'm not a hater. I spend money on merchandise too, just it's usually the financial stuff. But for the people that do, just imagine if you spent half that money. I'm not giving any financial advice. I'm just saying what I do. You do your own research before you do any sort of investments. But you take half that money that you would spend on merchandise and put it into the stock market, put it into cryptocurrency, put it into your child's, fund for going to school, or maybe them getting their first house when they turn 21 or 25 or something like that. It's just things of that nature. Because and I bring this up not to take any joy from anybody, because I want people to have some fun, because, you know, in the pandemic stay-at-home economy, most people don't have the opportunity to have that much fun anymore. I think all of us, after a while, we get tired of being on social media because we've been on it way more than ever before. But we have, you know, we are in a time frame where it's not only just relevant to become more financially intelligent, but it's very relevant to take your finances as serious as possible as you do a football game. Just because, just imagine one thing. Rich people love watching sports. Okay, great. But a lot of them, they take their team winning, whether they're for the Chiefs or for the Bucks, they take that just as seriously as they do when it comes to their finances. And I implore all the working people out there to take their finances way more seriously in 2021, probably for the next 10, definitely for the next 10 years. And even if you are, you know, making the nice salary, or if your business is profitable, we live in a time frame where it's behooves everyone to act like they're broke, because you just never know when the rainy day is going to come. You never know when it's going to the snow is going to come, and the sun will come out eventually tomorrow. But you got to be prepared, because it goes to that old saying: if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And we live in a time frame where you have to get ready, stay ready, So when the time comes, you're ready to, put the money in, you're ready to make the right investment choice, and you're just ready to go from there. Okay. I myself am going to be more aggressive when it comes to the cryptocurrency and the stock buying stocks that I'm going to be purchasing this year more than ever, because I find it to be less risky for myself, one, and then two, I see where it's going. So I implore you all to do that, and enjoy your life, have fun, enjoy out. Like I said, I hope whoever your team is, I hope they win. Um, like I said, I got nothing but love, and just go from there. But enjoy tonight, because this is it's part of America's pastime. To be able to enjoy the Super Bowl and go from there. And it's like I said, in today's world, I know most people don't have the opportunity to have as much fun as they used to anymore because of the COVID-19, the pandemic economy that we're in. So stay safe if you're out there at your Super Bowl parties. Definitely if you are getting your drink on and you're not at the house, which I would rather you be at the house, get your Uber driver, act like an adult, or get your Lyft driver, act like an adult, and go from there. But definitely stay safe out there. Like I said, and I know a lot of people's teams. Like I said, I'm not a football fan, but I can't even imagine the last time the Kansas City Chiefs or the Tampa Bay Bucks were in the Super Bowl. But hey, things change, people change teams. Go from there. So for my football fans out there, salute to you. Enjoy the game, have fun, enjoy life, all that good stuff, and stay safe out there. Do the great 3 free things: like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day, and remember, make money moves or live broke like a fool. Take care, family.